Mario players, you know, Doc players, regular Mario, Luigi players. A lot of them say, no, there's too many foxes. I don't like it. And other people say, I'll take a fox any day. It's Falco I don't want to mess with. So I guess it just kind of depends on how the Luigi approaches and how he plays and what he prefers.
Yeah, for sure. I do hear from a lot of players that they feel like Falco is the newbie killer, where, you know, if you go higher and higher, like you progress further in the bracket, you'll come across the players that are really good at catching a Falco for shooting a bad laser, right?
Yeah.
They'll have power shields. They'll know how to intercept the Falco right before the short hop laser comes out. But a lot of inexperienced players, they'll just sit there and shield, allowing the Falco to just, you know, go off on it.
I totally agree. I think there is a learning curve there, and once you learn how to manage his lasers, you could definitely have so many more options versus Falco. So yeah, early on you might want to run into a fox because you don't want to deal with those lasers. Yeah. But as you go further, you see what foxes can do with their ability, and it can really shut down your whole entire game.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, but it looks like Zap101 is definitely doing better in this match.
Yeah, Zap101 definitely looking comfortable here. HK, on the other hand, is getting forced off stage numerous times, and a Falco off stage is not the best thing.
That's not where he wants to be. And we were just talking about that. I feel Falco, his offense is better at low levels, but I think his defense is better at high levels. Falco's learned how to DI, how to get out of combos, how to recover. So it's just really interesting where his strengths lie depending on how good the player is.
Oh, it's true. At a lower level, you tend to see a lot of Falco mains that will laser and immediately go for an
just
area.
Go in.
Yeah.
Laser go in. And it feels like it's a very offensive character. And then you feel it's more of a defensive character at higher levels.
It's crazy. You'll see the Falcos that will just wait for an opponent to attack their shield, get the perfect shine out of shield to instant back air.
Yeah. Just you talking about it frustrates me. I'm like, oh, I hate that.
I just love Falco that much. And right here, looking pretty close, HK versus Zap101 here. So one thing I saw from Zap, he's going for a lot of aerial approaches. He knows that the laser is a threat. Okay, I like that. You saw him knock HK off stage, and he went for the full jump to threaten
that high recovery,
yes,
and he made him drop.
Yes, very smart stuff there. Sometimes
we unfortunately didn't see that last match. You know?
Yeah.
We didn't see that at all. I felt like in the last match he kept letting the Fox come back. So, I mean, it's good to see that he has this comfort, I guess, against Falco.
Probably just heard us on the commentary. I don't know.
We are quite loud, but hopefully that wasn't the case.
That was actually really good. Right now we probably have one of my good friends from New York City in the crowd yelling, "That's not safe," after seeing the double lasers from the edge.
I would guess it's the moon you're referring to.
Oh, absolutely. Zap101 just short hopped right over it, and his his descent is so slow. He stayed in the air for a decent amount of time and got the fair, sending Falco off stage. And it was a reverse fair too.
Yeah, no, it was. And I've asked the moon. I'm like, hey, can you explain to me what's not safe about it? And I thought he was going to give me like some kind of like BS answer where like I don't have, like, oh, things. He literally said, it's too long of a discussion to have. I don't have time right now. This man has like a pamphlet on it and why it's not safe. He's like, we will have it. Just remind me later. I just got to go for right now.
Oh my
goodness.
So
funny.
Especially, here's one thing, right? If the Falco goes for the really high lasers, it's really easy to just get underneath them and, oh, rare miss.
He was going all out.
Yeah.
Where was that last set? That was great.
Zap101 right now exuding with confidence.
Yes. Diving off the stage as a Luigi.
I think here's what I think is happening, right? He realizes that he's in a situation where his back is to the wall. He's in losers finals. He has to make it inside the bracket.
He has to win.
Yeah, this is it. He got this far in winners finals and then got sent to losers by a Fox. He can't afford to let another space animal stop him.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we haven't seen any chain throwing from him. I've seen he's got several grabs. Instead of going for any kind of chain throwing, he's going for up tilts. And once again, the Falco's DIing in a way where you can't follow up after an up tilt.
Oh, there it is right there.
There's
a DI.
2 back airs. Oh, look how slippery that guy is. He just falls off the stage. Oh, he had the edge guard of the hog.
Smart grab right there by HK, but He should have probably waited for Luigi to land.
So yeah, I like the DI that Luigi had on the back throw.
Oh, yeah.
If you notice, the lasers did not hit him. So Falco's expect the lasers to hit, then you follow up. The lasers never hit, so there wasn't as much stun there, and Luigi was able to get out of the back throw.
Tough situation right there. It almost looked like a normal getup.
But that dare.
Yeah.
It's one of the dares that send out instead of down. You know, I hate that. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to get spiked, and then I go flying across the stage. Like, who's down there sends out?
Crazy thing about Luigi, man, he has not only the dare where if he gets the sweet spot, he sends him downward, he also sends him out. So
yeah,
that's crazy.
Exactly.
Sakurai,
you think you're going to get hit down, and you're like, oh, so frustrating. DIing it all wrong. Yes, I could call. Right?
HK is going to have to mix up his combos. Noticing how high Luigi goes after these times.
He followed up with lasers.
Yeah.
I think that was good. I don't think any aerial would have worked, and if he followed up with an aerial, he would have left himself vulnerable. But he's like, you know, I'm going to get some percent and shoot some lasers at him. I
do like him going for the up air, though. Pretty smart, smart move. He has to go for it immediately, though, because if there's any break in between, Luigi can stick out of neutral.
You're getting neutral air.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like HK takes his first lead of the set.
Ooh.
And this was his counter pick, so I guess he's feeling it.
Okay, decent DI right there on the fair. He's able to come back.
Ooh, a sour spot on that nair. Falco going nowhere.
You can see Zap101, he's trying to cover high recoveries as much as possible.
He is, and I think that's a great start. If you're covering high, you then have to cover low. That's the whole point. You cover high, force them low, and then capitalize on that. And you're not seeing that from the Luigi. He's covering high, which is great. He just now needs to follow that up with a low cover. And that's why he covers it with those with the fireballs, so he can get on the ground and do another attack when they come in low.
Yeah, the adaptation needs to be present, or HK is going to keep going for the ledge recovery like you were mentioning.
That was a big boot.
Oh, that looks like a free back air.
It did. After the double jump,
yeah.
I held my breath for a second. I was like, oh!
Yeah, same here. That's when you know we've been playing this game for years, man.
When something happens, you just feel it inside you. Yeah, that's funny.
Like, I almost felt like if I had the controller in hand, I'm like, he just double jump, head up. You know?
Exactly.
Like whenever we're coaching our buddies, back in the day when coaching wasn't an issue, if we saw someone double jump, he double jumped, and
he doesn't have a jump.
Yep.
Hit him.
Everyone used to yell that back in the day, guys. We had no remorse. We would make sure the whole venue knew that you burned your double jump.
Well, especially you New York guys.
Yeah, we were savage.
I think the venue and a couple places around the venue knew that the Falco didn't have a double jump.
We were so savage back then.
Savage.
It was rough.
It was great. You knew what you were getting into when you were traveling up to New York.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you something, man. The funny thing is that I was part of that. That was my first time ever getting exposed to the Smash scene.
Yeah.
So imagine that. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Back to this match. Going to FOD for the third match.
Ooh, a little bit too early. He could definitely have punished that. HK had the right idea with his shield up, though.
I do like this pick for the Luigi. It doesn't give Falco a lot of range to a lot of space to really laser camp. High ceiling, so Luigi's not going to die as well. And Luigi hits out. He hits out hard with that spot in his dare and the spot in his fair and his smash. And he hits so hard to the left and right, and these ledges are close.
With this stage being so small, I can definitely see it helping Luigi out a bunch when it comes to setting up edge guards.
Yep.
Ooh, very high on that dare. Unsafe.
The whole point is when Luigi does that little twirl to get it hit by as least as possible. And I hate it when it hits me like 4 times.
That move is really rough, man. Like, it pops you up in the air, especially as a space animal.
Yeah.
It's rough to deal with. Ooh.
Slap to the face.
Wow, both of these guys are just trading places, man. Back and forth.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a Luigi KO. But instead, he got KO'd himself.
And right there, HK's like, I'm not coming back. Just hold this laser real quick.
Didn't that feel like a victory when you're going down, but you shoot that laser off and you hit him?
Yeah.
Like, I know I just lost my life, but I just hit you with a laser. Take that.
I got the last hit.
I got the last hit. Definitely like getting the last word in an argument.
Oh, nice slide off right there. He didn't allow Luigi
that was
to get
perfect. You do not want to be a space animal getting tossed up on those platforms. So if you can bounce off them like that,
you'll be able to live longer.
Oh, absolutely. You don't take as much damage. And then you're back into the fight. And Luigi thinks you're going to be up there, so he jumps up there, and now he's above you, and you have the priority from below. Great angle.
And I like the neutral air response. Okay, you could tell HK this time is trying to go for earlier back airs after the knock, after he gets Luigi off stage, because the first time he just sat there forever and then got hit by the missile. Keep those back airs out there active for quite a while, and the knockback is really great when you get it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's Luigi's opportunity for an edge guard. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I think he held down.
Yeah,
Probably trying to fastball or something.
Yeah, probably. Thinking Luigi might have canceled into a smash hit. He had to get under it. Went under way too far.
Ooh, that was a smart delayed down smash because it looked like it would have covered both options.
It would have.
Yeah.
We got some hard reads with these edge guards. They make me nervous. I'm getting nervous for the players.
Oh, tough spot here.
He's throwing out his moves just a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
If he would have hesitated just a little bit, it would have helped.
Okay, is he going to try to cover high recovery this time? He's going for the edge. Nice.
Oh, right to the face, right in the beak.
Yeah, man. Well played by Zap101. That was actually game 3 right there in the set. And there he is with the flower on his head looking so fabulous. 2-1 victory.
Didn't he kind of look like that's Luigi's hat? I know it's not a Luigi hat, but it kind of looks like he's wearing a Luigi's hat.
Yeah, it looks like an a palette swap, an alternate costume for Luigi.
Yeah, right.
DLC.
DLC.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, man.
Awesome.
Really good match. Falco versus Luigi. We just had back-to-back. We got an opportunity to see Zap101 in the bracket.
Well, that's why I like these pools.
Yeah.
Okay, so earlier we saw when I was watching, I think Blur was commentating earlier with Chillin, and they were commentating Ice Climber versus Pikachu, and I was like, okay. You don't see this often. This is cool.
Yeah.
And then the Ice Climber, the Sopo started chain throwing the Pikachu. I honestly didn't know that was possible. I'm gonna be real. I was like, I did not know a Sopo could sit there and just chain throw the Pikachu that way. And by watching these lower level pools, no offense to them, but these let's say earlier pools, you start seeing different matchups, and they're exciting. You learn more stuff instead of just watching. Oh, let me just watch top 8. Okay, well then maybe you're not gonna learn certain things. So, yeah, they're exciting. You see different characters like a Luigi. You know, it'd be fun to see Luigi in top 8, but let's be realistic, it doesn't happen much.
Yeah.
So, while watching these earlier pools, you get to see characters like this.
For sure, for sure. With that last pool, though, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, Luke101 made it out on winner's side with Fox. Fox, really popular character in the Smash scene. Remember back then there used to be jokes about 20XX. They don't joke about it as much nowadays. I think the only time, right?
With Samus, you know, she's tearing it up, right? She's like stopping him in his tracks.